What's going on, YouTube? I was thinking today, as if we need it, but here's yet another reasons to be stacking. Let me start off by thanking everybody. We're closing in on 2K subs. That is phenomenal. Each and every one of you are a big part of what makes that happen. So thank you very much. Also, please take the time to like, subscribe, and comment. Like this video. There's a little button down there that says subscribe. There's also one in the video. Bottom right corner that says subscribe. Please use that. Please use the little thumbs up. Alright, here's some more reasons to stack. If you've been paying attention over the last few months in the in the news at all, which I know it's hard to do, but it's important. You also got to read between the lines a lot of the time, but what do we have here? We got 200 ounces of silver, 100 ounce bars, some 5 ounces, 10 ounces, probably a mix of rounds and Cook Island coins. I don't know, maybe it's all Cook Islands, who knows. 10 ounce Buffalo, another 10 ounce International Trade Bar. Very small portion of the stack, very small. I laid it out because we're talking about silver, we're talking about gold. I should have dug out some gold, I didn't, my bad. And why it's important to stack, another reason. In the news, you got major metropolitan areas, they all have one thing in common, fundamentally, which is what put them in this position. I'm not going to say it, I'm pretty sure you can figure it out. Starts with an L, or a D, has to do with politicians. You don't see this happening in states that, in areas and major cities that aren't as far that way. Okay, San Francisco, businesses closing up, high crime. What's that going to mean to the local economy? Well, it's going to mean more people out of work. It's going to mean less businesses. It's going to mean less places to go. It's going to mean less jobs, less revenue, probably more crime. Portland, not far from where I live. Walmart has left and pulled out all of their stores from the Portland, in the city of Portland. Why? Well, it depends where you look, right? And here's that reading between the lines thing. Some media outlets say they were underperforming in sales. They weren't underperforming in sales. What was really happening was their profits were underperforming because they were getting too many thefts. See how they spin that? Anyone who has their eyes open knows that that store saves a lot of money for the shoppers, and they also know that in these bigger areas, dude, it's nasty. You know, it's a hellhole sometimes with the people that are there. I go there because I'm cheap, right? I go there because I want to stack more metal. I go there because it's convenient. I go there because the lines are shorter than Winco, usually. Sometimes I go to Safeway, and every time I do that, I'm like, why did I spend so much friggin' money and get no food? So, but I hate going there. Okay, I don't mind so much the little, the neighborhood food markets they have around here from Walmart, because they're not as bad. But you go to those super centers, there's a reason they pulled them out. Not because they hate the community they're in, not because it's some master plan. Dude, they're a business, right? Would you buy a stock knowing it was going to lose money and keep buying more knowing it was going to lose money? I don't know if you're into stocks or not. I am. Most of my stocks are in mining stocks. Some of them have done really well. But whatever it is, would you buy metal if you knew it was going to go down and never go back up? No. Why would you keep a business somewhere where you're going to keep getting ripped off, people are going to keep getting hurt in your stores, and it's never going to get better because the politicians that way aren't going to support law enforcement and prosecute the people who are committing these things. They would be smart and get the hell out. That's what I would do. So I can't fault them for that. What does it mean though? Well, I looked it up. On average, best I can find is the super centers, which a lot of them were that pulled out in my area, and I think Chicago as well, major hellhole crime areas. Again, Portland, Chicago, San Francisco, LA maybe, I'm not sure, I haven't checked on that. You get the idea. the average employees is between 200 and 300 in the supercenter, from what I can decipher. Just 2 Portland stores that closed up. That's 580 jobs lost, gone. See you, bye. That means less people working. That means less people putting into the system with their tax dollars. That means less people with not a lot of free time on their hands. That means more people that might need public assistance on the system. Most, if not all, I mean there are some some exceptions, I'm sure, but most of take the food programs. Most of those through the system are federally funded. So if you think it doesn't affect you because you don't live in these areas, think again. More people may not be able to find jobs, may not want jobs, may have to end up going on the system. What's that going to do? That means more taxes. One way or another, they're going to get you. And they're not going to outright come out and say, oh, we're going to tax you more because of this. They never do. They're going to hide it into local taxes. They're going to hide it into programs that need funding. They're going to, and I'm not a financial advisor. This is just me sharing my thoughts on why it's a good idea to do something for ourselves, to be prepared. They're going to print more dollars, throw more dollars into these systems, inflate the dollar more, and make us pay more of the biggest tax we already pay, which is inflation, that a lot of people don't think about. That is truly the biggest tax we pay, inflation. Look what they've done. So this is just yet another reason. I mean, this is, what, $4,800 It's nothing. But it's more than a lot of people have. It's more than a lot of people are doing. And I encourage people to start doing something. I don't care if you want to do it this way. I don't care if you want to play the stock market. I don't care if you want to play the bond market. I play them all. My end game is physical. If you've watched this channel at all, you know that. You know that this is where I feel safest. But you'll also know that full disclosure, full transparency, I do take profits in other markets, and I do keep some of them there, and I do turn some into metal. I do put some in the IRA, but I prefer metal. Metal is my number one. Metal and land. I like physical assets. I don't have any land. That's something I'm looking forward to. Got to see where things head, but it's just so important for us to do this. Okay. You take these job losses and more people that may not be able to go back to work or find jobs, or we'll just say, hell with it, I don't want to work anymore. They get on the system. It costs us more money. They don't have the money to go to wherever it is you're working or use whatever service your boss provides. Maybe down the road that snowballs and profits get lost at your company, my company, and we lose our jobs down the road. I'm not saying this is going to happen, but I'm saying it's all, together. It's all lumped together. This is not good for anybody. And with the way things are going, I don't see things heading a positive direction. I don't see a lot of positive change. So it's really important to stop blowing cash, to make better decisions, not to spend money that we don't have as people. It's really important for us to do these things. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just my opinion. I'm not into FOMO, which is fear of missing out. But I am into getting people to think that maybe they should be fearful of doing nothing to better their situation. That's scary. That's bad. Things aren't looking good, folks. Things aren't looking good. I pray that things turn out okay. I pray that things, people get their head out of their, what. And I hope things turn around. All these people that have lost their jobs, I wish them the best. I hope they're able to find something. And again, I appreciate everybody who comes by. Check out the channel. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Hell, go nuts, hit the share. And whatever you do, remember, I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm going to tell you, keep stacking.